Myanmar.
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 Myanmar, a country you may have seen on the news before, but you know very little about. Since gaining independence from the British in 1948, the country has been involved in the world's longest civil war. This all changed in 2015 when Aung San Suu Kyi, the daughter of the Burmese independence hero, gained power from the military after 25 years of corrupt election results. Unfortunately, this did not last for long. In February 2021, the military staged a coup and threw Aung San Suu Kyi into prison. This has led to a bloody civil war. As of March 2023, it is estimated that 17.6 million people require humanitarian aid, whilst 1.6 million people have been internally displaced, and the number keeps rising. There are numerous ethnic militia groups attempting to take back parts of the country, but currently there is no end in sight. Aung San Suu Kyi and democracy remain in prison to this very day. We want to show you the side of Myanmar very few people do. This is our story.
Good afternoon and welcome to Yangon, Myanmar, formerly Burma. This is probably a country that you have never seen or heard of before. If you have, the news you have heard has probably been pretty negative. The country is currently going through a very difficult situation, but we are going to be here for the next 2 to 3 weeks to show you the good of Myanmar, the best of Myanmar, the people of Myanmar, starting in the former capital Yangon. We arrived late last night to an empty airport, but today the sun is out. We're in 40-degree heat in the middle of a heat wave, and we are going to explore the downtown of Yangon. I can't believe I'm saying this, it's such a privilege.
This is a city of over 5 million people, and one which we are very excited to explore. Surprisingly, the visa process was very easy. It's an e-visa, so we applied online, and it's a 1-hour flight from Bangkok. Our first part to explore is going to be right behind me, the Bogoke Market.
This country really is a melting pot of cultures, over 135 different ethnic groups, and you can really see that while walking the streets of downtown Yangon, and there are so many smiling faces despite the hardships they may have. And the architecture in this city is just stunning.
You are going to notice a lot of old British colonial buildings here, and this is no different. So this is the Bogoke Aung San Market, named after the national hero that fought for independence from the British. This was actually opened in 1926, and it was originally called the Scott Market. Essentially, there's over 2,000 stalls inside. I'm not sure if everything's open, but you can buy pretty much everything you want.
Hello, Mingalaba.
Mingalaba.
How are you?
Fine,
Like this?
This is Myanmar made.
Handmade?
Handmade.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Whoa! Do I just hold my hand?
No machine.
That is so cool.
It's so clever.
You made this?
You made
Yeah.
by yourself?
It is over 50 years over. I sell it in this.
In this
only
market
one.
for 50 years you have been selling?
50 years.
Wow, amazing.
That is so cool.
And the colours are like the flag.
Over. Color is different.
Ah, look
Oh,
at
I
this.
love that. And how much is this?
3,000 Myanmar money.
Okay, we get one.
I will get one. Wow.
Because look at this.
Oh my god, it is so sweet. Yes, I will take. Which one is the best one?
All is same. Color
Oh,
is
this
different.
yeah, which colour do you prefer?
You ask me like this.
I think this one.
This one is good.
Yes.
Thank you, my
Yes,
friend.
it's free.
Perfect.
It's free.
I'll get this one. Oh, thank you.
And here we
This
have.
important. You see the string.
Yes, and we pull the
Well,
string.
Quickly one time.
Amazing.
Hey.
Myanmar spinning top.
Well, hey,
love
Myanmar spinning top. I love it.
I love it so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Jezebah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Have you got it?
I'm gonna get it now. This
Which one?
This one? Thank you so much, Jezebah. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Jezebah. What a legend. We've only been in here 2 minutes and he started calling us over with his little spinners, and we're like, we cannot not buy a Myanmar traditional spinning top. So I think it's a traditional toy from the country. So this market is famous for handcrafts, and what are the chances? The first person we meet is selling handcrafts, and he has been selling in this market for over 50 years. You will notice, due to the current situation, not only this famous market, but a lot of things have closed down. So where there may have been 2,000 stalls, there is probably only 100 right now. Mingalaba. Hello, you have the Myanmar football? You have for me in large?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. Look at this. So I do like to collect a football shirt from every country, and I didn't think I would find this.
This is the coolest shop ever. So we have Mingalaba, which means hello here, and that's in like the Patagonia side. And here,
Is this the beer?
this is the beer.
I need to find this later.
Yeah, we need to try this. But look how cool that is. Mingalaba, hello. How are you? Nei Kong Ba Wala. And thank you.
Thank you.
Keju. Or Jezeba.
Or Jezeba?
Or Jezeba.
Also,
Thank you.
Woo!
our first lesson. People in Myanmar are very small, and I'm very tall. Me big size. Exactly. He's calling me fat.
I think so.
Am I fat? Yes. Eating too much food. Oh wow, it's a really big one.
Wow.
Thank you. I can try?
Yeah, try you.
Thank you. Jezeba.
See? Oh, it's so cool.
I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy boy. I looked everywhere, but I could not find. You're the only one that sells. Oh, the Myanmar.
How's that?
Yeah, it's nice. It's bigger, and because it's so hot, it's breathable. So 30,000?
Yes.
Perfect. We're done. We're buying it. We don't care. No bartering. This is for you, my friend.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Jezeba. What a legend. He wanted 30,000, and 30,000 is what I gave him. There is an unofficial rate at the moment in Myanmar compared to what you'll get in an ATM or a bank. I'm not sure exactly what that is. It's hard to find out the correct price. At the airport yesterday, 10 English pounds got us 30,000, but we're now currently negotiating with someone on the street, which we were told not to do, to try and get a slightly better rate. Jezeba, we have the money in hand. We obviously couldn't film that because we were down a side street and the guys were getting a little bit strange, but we got an exchange rate of 4,100 kyat to one, no, is it 4,100? 4,100 to 1 English pound. So let's just say 41,000 is 10 English pounds, and now I need to get rid of all of this money that is in my hand.
Right now we are in the dead centre, the heart of Yangon. Behind me you have the city hall. To the side of me you have the Sule Pagoda, which is rumoured to be over 2,000 years old, and it's absolutely stunning. It's also the point where many rallies and demonstration protests have taken place, and all roads lead to it around the city.
It is such an impressive building, and it is still just so surreal to be here in downtown Yangon. You really get an understanding of all the different types of architecture here, the British colonial buildings, the beautiful golden pagodas, and you seem to have different religious buildings for all religions. You've got mosques, you've got a Baptist church right there in front of me. I mean, look at this bank. Look at the architecture of this bank that I'm just looking at. It is absolutely stunning. It is fascinating just walking the streets of downtown, just taking in all of the crumbling, decaying old colonial architecture. I presume it's the closest thing you could compare it to is maybe a Cuba a city that is sort of trapped in between two different time periods. The unfortunate thing is that some of the sites, the old colonial buildings in downtown, are completely barricaded off. The Independence Square, where Myanmar got their independence from Britain in 1948, is currently closed off. So if you do make it to Yangon, don't expect to be able to see everything or everything be open. It's a city on the edge. Hello.
If anything symbolises the situation here in Myanmar today, it would be that one of the leading hotels in Asia, the Strand Hotel, in operation for over a century, is no longer in operation and has just been left as it is.
It's crazy to think that the Strand opened its doors in 1901 and was one of the most famous hotels in not just Myanmar, but all of Southeast Asia. You could go up onto their rooftop, have a cocktail and check out the river that runs along the city. Hopefully it's just short term, but realistically nobody knows. Okay, we're getting on?
I'm here.
We both fit? Thank you, Jezebel. Okay, so Miglaba, my friend, Miglaba. And me?
Are you sure?
Me as well or different? Me? On the back? This side? Okay. Jezebel, to oh, you move, I go, okay? Oh wow. To Rangoon Tea House. Jezebel. Okay, this is essentially one of the local modes of transport here in Yangon. It's like a tricycle type. What would you call it, Molly?
A trishaw.
A trishaw? Okay, okay. And we were just walking past. There was no plan to get on this, but we saw the guy and we were like, we've got to do it. Jezebel, thank you.
Hello, I think we might be a little bit too big for this trishaw, but they are really, really unique. They just have two little slabs with a little cushion for you to sit on. And to be honest, we aren't going very far. We are literally going to the end of the road. But this is so cool.
We are literally the only foreign tourists in the whole city, and now we are them foreign tourists that are on the local mode of transport, and we're becoming a little bit of a spectacle. Normally I would say don't go on things like this, but here in Yangon, quite similar to Dhaka in Bangladesh, this is how locals get about. This isn't made for tourists. It's not a tourist trap. Thank you, my friend. Jezebel. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That is so cool. Look at this. And he's off. Bye-bye. A traditional mode of Burmese transport, dropping us off at one of the famous tea rooms here. Where is she taking me? Thank you, Jezebel.
Wow. Border.
Border, our first Burmese beer.
Yes. Is it good?
It's a good one?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Jezebel. Cheers.
Cheers. This is very, very interesting. The Border beer. 1 second. It's really nice. The tea house stopped serving tea, so we just came to where we were going to come to grab something to eat, which is the Burma Bistro, and this place is just so stunning, in an old colonial building, and they've done it so well. It's kind of so sad to see that you can see the remains of the tourism from when they opened up or when they started to do tourism, and now we're the only ones in here, and it is done so well.
It's
you know,
stunning.
they have their draft beer, they've got traditional Burmese dishes that they've sort of modernised.
And you would never know it was here. It was so
Yes.
unassuming.
Oh my
the
God.
staircase, I was like, this can't be the restaurant.
You wouldn't
And
know it was
you
here.
walk in, you're like, wow. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. And this is? Moringa. This is a moringa. Wow. That is so cool.
Thank you, Jezebel. Now this is what I was most excited about when coming to Myanmar. The food, the cuisine. To be honest, I didn't know much about the Burmese cuisine, but because of its location, the largest country in mainland Southeast Asia, bordering India, China, Bangladesh, Thailand, and I'm missing one, but because of that, it has such a range when it comes to its cuisine. It has samosas, it has curries, it has noodle dishes. Oh.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. We got a roti and vegetable curry.
A roti dipper.
We're in Delhi. But the most important dish is this one right here.
Now this is called a mohinga. Traditionally, it's with river fish and fish sauce. As we don't eat fish, we chose the non-fishy version. And it's the unofficial national dish. So as you can see, it's like a curry slash soup. Whoa! How
And then you've got some noodles, and I don't even know what these other things are.
They're like poppadom type things. You also have little vegetable things. I'm assuming you just put them all in here because it is like a rice noodle soup. So, that's probably too much, isn't it? Oh my god, I'm probably eating this all wrong, but this is how you learn. Wow! Look at that. Okay, here goes. It needs more sauce. I think I have to top up the bowl, but it's delicious. It's very citrusy, really fresh, and this is just such an unusual addition.
It really is. It's sort of like
a curry
Chinese
soup.
meets Indian.
It is.
This really is such a fusion of cuisines, and we even have samosas. That was incredible, and you really would not know somewhere so stunning was there. That is it. It's so unassuming and all of that. So 3 pretty much main courses, 2 beers, a bottle of water came to about £5 English, and that's a fancy restaurant. At the moment, Myanmar, of course, is incredibly cheap, but to go and experience something like that, I'm going to keep saying it, we are so privileged to be in this sort of unknown, secretive country and to be able to experience it and show you the true beauty. Hello. What? I wash in here? I believe my shoes here? Okay, thank you. And sock? Sock also? Thank you. Jezebel. Oh. Flour? Oh, Mola, I don't know what we... How much is this?
3,000 yen.
3,000. Okay, I will take. Thank you.
You have?
You have? You got 3,000. Thank you. Jezebel.
So funny. We're not really sure what we're doing, are we?
We're not. And this is the entrance to Pagoda? Sule Pagoda. Thank you. This way? Yeah. Thank you. Jezebel. And I leave this up here?
Hello?
Where do I? Have you got it?
I think so.
And this is an offering. I leave this.
Where do we put this? What do we do with this? In here? You put that? Okay. Okay. Jezebel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jezebel. Well, that was quite an entrance.
I think that they saw us coming a mile away, to be fair, but this is very, very sweet. So I still have no idea, but it cost us 3,000 each, so it's under £1 English.
And we're in, unless there is an I heard there was an entrance fee, but maybe not. This is out of this world. We waited to come here around sunset because it's a little bit cooler and the colours are just so much nicer. But as Molly said earlier, over 2,000 years old, and they believe that Buddha's hair is actually ingrained in the pagoda itself. It's so gold, it's so vibrant, and being that we are the only tourists in the entire country, I feel it was only right that we got basically not scammed, but they just saw us coming. They gave us the flowers as an offering, and why not? Look at it. Unbelievable. Myanmar.
It is like an oasis in the middle of the city. Actually, I have a fact for you. This was supposedly built across the river by a little wooden bridge. And although Buddha's hair that's been enshrined has never actually been moved, so they believe, the actual temple itself, I believe, is no more than 100 years old. So all of this is the modern day temple, but everything you see behind is what was here many, many years ago. And yeah, it's just so peaceful. And
it is such a peaceful religion.
It is. It's kind of weird to be standing here and be the only tourist at a very famous site. So you put in here, and is this like offering? Yes. Okay. Like that? Ah, Jezebel, thank you so much. And then? Water. You put in a cup, and then you on top, like this. Here. Hello, please. Oh, again. Okay. So like this. Okay. Jezebel, thank you so much. And these in here? The same? Same.
I can presume this is an offering to Buddha, and then you wash over Buddha's again? Shoulder.
Fresh? Okay.
Jezebel.
Thank you so much, Jezebel.
This is one of them places, one of them surreal moments, a place we probably thought we'd never get the opportunity to visit, but to be here right now. Wow, there you go, with the sun setting over the top of the pagoda. Wow, I don't know what to say. You just want to take it all in. Yeah, very few tourists have unfortunately got to experience this. Like, I've just been handed some beads by a young monk. You'll never forget this. It really is difficult to comprehend the situation in Myanmar at the moment, especially those that are not from the country. To understand what is going on is almost impossible, but one thing I do know from visiting countries of a similar situation, thank you very much, Jezebel, this looks amazing. Thank you. Is that life continues so as normal, and I really feel like this place, Salween, a rooftop overlooking the city's most famous pagoda, full of young people out enjoying cocktails, shows the resilience of the people, and that times will change, things will improve, but we can all come together at the end of the day to have that's amazing, really good cocktail. And it's just lovely to see all the young people out. I don't know what I expected. I expected the country to have places like this, but I didn't expect them to be busy and to be open at this moment in time. Cheers to Myanmar.
Cheers.
And an incredible view.
Unbelievable. I really didn't know what to expect, but I'm so pleased that we can actually show this side of Myanmar, the side that you probably haven't seen before. And actually behind us right now, the Shwedagon Pagoda is lit up, and it is just magnificent.
It's even better at night.
Yeah, I think it is. Honestly, it's unbelievable.
And that was our first 24 hours in Yangon, Myanmar. An absolute privilege and an eye-opening experience. For our own safety, we have actually decided with some of these videos to end them once we have left the country, so we can talk freely about the situation. There have been incidents in the past where journalists have lost their lives because they've said things that the junta don't like them saying. It is a country that is very much run on rumours, and right now it really is on the edge. We knew the risks when going to Myanmar. There are certain pockets that you can visit and safely do so at the moment, but walking around town, it's very strange. It's hard to gauge, you know. Normal life is continuing. People are going to restaurants, to bars. They don't want their normal life taken away, but you can see in parts of downtown a heavy military presence around significant buildings. Parks are closed. They don't want people gathering because, like I said, at the moment it is very much a country on edge, and every day the situation is changing. You need to be aware of things like blackouts, internet being blocked, so you need a VPN, and there are even curfews, and traveling around at certain times is just not allowed. But one thing that remains, and the thing that we wanted to show you, was the people of all ethnic backgrounds living together in harmony, in hope. And I've never been to a place where everyone that we've spoken to 100% have the same opinion. They had that little taste of democracy and they want democracy back, and hopefully that will happen very soon. I hope we've been able to show just in this short video the smiling faces and the resilience of the Burmese people. We ended up having an incredible 3 weeks that we're going to show you throughout this 10 episode series, continuing more in Yangon, meeting more locals, trying more food, seeing more smiling faces. And Myanmar really is a country that has so much potential, and I hope it can return to democracy very, very soon. It's a hard one. It's been a hard country to visit, but hopefully in these videos we get to show you the real Myanmar, the people, and the great things this country has to offer. So we'll see you in the next one from Yangon, Myanmar.